Well, my question is, do you know what? I believe that Donald Trump is not a. He doesn't represent the Christian value the correct way because he has sinned multiple times, such as getting a divorce, which is a sin, which is in Matthew's 19:16. And he also committed adultery, which is one of the 10 commandments, when he was in a relationship with Ivana Trump, also confirmed by Ivana Trump. So do you think that Donald Trump really should be the face of the Christian religion?
No, Jesus should be the face of the Christian religion.
But
What's up, YouTube? Hope you guys are feeling good. Today, guys, we're back here with a new video. Today, we're going to be checking out Charlie Kirk shuts down sneaky lib trying to twist reality. Okay, this is going to be amazing. I call him Charlie Kick because he loves kicking us. Let's get right into this video, guys.
how are you, Charlie? Well, welcome. Well, I hope you're enjoying the state that will always be blue. And the reason why I'm here today is because you are part of the Christian faith. Is that correct? So, Trump claims. Do you believe that conservative values are Christian faith, based the beliefs of the conservative values?
Some.
Okay, so then, for example, Trump uses Christian values for his ideology. Is that correct?
Not always.
Well, most of the time he does. Correct?
Not really, no.
Okay, well, from what I've seen in my perspective, Trump claims to be a man of Jesus, of Christian faith. So, well, my question is, do you know what? I believe that Donald Trump is not a. He doesn't represent the Christian value the correct way because he has sinned multiple times, such as getting a divorce, which is a sin, which is in Matthew's 19:16. And he also committed adultery, which is one of the 10 commandments, when he was in a relationship with Ivana Trump, also confirmed by Ivana Trump. So do you think that Donald Trump really should be the face of the Christian religion?
No, Jesus should be the face of the Christian religion.
But no, that's not my question.
I've never said Trump should be the face of our religion.
But do you think that he's the proper person to be talking about God when him himself is not following the rules that were given by God?
Trump doesn't talk about God that often. When he talks about God at all in the last year, it's under one context. It's when he says God saved his life when he got shot on July 13th in Butler, Pennsylvania, which is absolutely true. But yeah, anyone can talk about God, but the only face of our religion should be Jesus Christ of Nazareth.
Right, and I agree with you. But what I'm trying to say is that conservatives, especially Donald Trump, try to use the Christian values to enact laws, such as abortion, for example. They're using the Christian religion to say that it's a bad thing for people to abort stuff. But if somebody is also sinning doing other stuff, then why is that? Isn't that being hypocritical of what your beliefs are? Because if the Bible was written by the Lord, and you have also said in one of the debates you had with another student, correct? And if those are the rules given to us by God, then how is somebody breaking the rules but also wants to enforce those same laws that the Lord has given us to follow?
We are all sinners, and we all fall short of the glory of God. Right?
Thank you.
Let the first without sin cast the first stone.
First stone.
And yeah, I don't quite understand the question. Can you actually point to me to someone you know that's never sinned?
I agree that everybody's a sinner, but I just.
And what is the point of your question?
Right, but what I'm trying to say is that I disagree with the fact that religion is being used to try to enact laws such as banning abortion.
Okay, well, first of all, Donald Trump has never invoked Christianity for that. But I guess we can also just use a biological argument to outlaw abortion. We don't have to use Christianity. So when does life begin?
Well, right.
No, you tell me, when does life begin?
I personally think that life.
Not when you think, when it is. What is the
when
fact?
When life is when it happens, when conception occurs. I agree with that.
Okay, so then that means every life should be protected at conception. That's a biological fact, not one of a Christian faith, right?
Right, but I believe that there's exceptions to it. I don't agree with it always being that way, such as in the state of rape or incest. I feel like abortion should be wrong.
I don't want to spend too much time. I appreciate your question. Thank you. Let's get to another question.
God bless you.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
This guy's question was kind of crazy in the first place because it's something about Christianity. Also, some Christians, they feel like they're the most perfect person. They are without sin. They have no dark side. They are saints. Being a Christian, you ought to be saints. You have to be really good. But we are all sinners. You understand? There's no person who do not sin in this world. There's no person. We are all sinners. Even Jesus told the Pharisees that wanted to throw stones at the adulterous woman, that he, without a sin, should first cast the stone, to first throw the stone at the woman. They all dropped the stone and left. The reason why is because they are all sinners. You understand? Some people weigh sin differently. So when someone is called out that the person committed adultery or fornicated, and everyone knows, oh, this is a bad thing to do. We all know that is a bad thing to do. But that does not mean you yourself who is saying it's a bad thing to do, you are perfect. You yourself might have, the person who is saying that's a bad thing to do might have gone to steal a day before the adulterous woman or the person who fornicated committed that sin. You understand? There is no person, what I'm trying to say is that there's no person who is perfect. And the same way they are trying to frame Donald Trump as a Christian and he ought to be perfect. He divorced his wife. He committed adultery. That does not mean he's not a human being. Because he's a candidate or as a president or is a current president now in America does not mean he's not a human being. He does not have flesh like us. He does not bleed. He also bleeds. He has the same flesh that we have. You understand? He's a human being. All humans are, we are sin. There is no person who avoids it or who is too perfect or who is too clean. Even by you judging Donald Trump right now, you have committed a sin. Thou shalt not judge. You understand? So there's no person who is holier than holy. You get? But at the same time, we ask for mercy every time and ask for God's forgiveness, that God cleanse us from every sin we have actually committed. You understand? Even Jesus talked about forgiveness, that should ask for forgiveness from his own brothers that you have committed that sin against, so that the Heavenly Father will also forgive him. Every person is a sinner. You understand? We all commit sin different ways, different manner, different times. You understand? So this guy's question right here, it makes no sense. For me, personally speaking, it makes no sense because you are acting like you are perfect, but you are not perfect. You get? So it's crazy. It's just like he was judging Donald Trump, and I really hate that whenever people come up and judge on another person that the person is evil or the person is bad. You yourself who is judging someone else, you are not a saint. You are not as holy as holy. You understand? You can say your own opinion, but don't make it look like you are judging the person, and the person is an adulterous, the person is divorced, the person is like this, the person is covering adultery and abortion. Like, what are you trying to say? We are all not perfect. We are humans. You understand? You get? We fall short of the glory of God every time. We all sin. So every time we have to ask for mercy and ask God for forgiveness whenever you go against the will of God. Even David sinned. Comment down below what you think about this video. Give us a thumbs up. Share this video to as many as you can. Subscribe to the channel, guys. The way Charlie handled him was the perfect way. He needed clarity. The student actually needed clarity. And I think he'll be watching a lot of videos and he's not putting the pause right. That's what I think. I think he's not fixing the pause right. This is a bit of misconception. Subscribe to the channel, guys. We'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure you guys stay safe.